Dear entrepreneurs, it's Roberto, and today I want to talk about being authentic versus getting attention. This one's gonna be fun. So first of all, guys, Charleston's gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I couldn't ask for a better backdrop, right? I mean, that's legit. But let's talk about authenticity. Authenticity matters a lot more than getting attention. And you know what? That sounds really messed up for me to say as a YouTuber, especially a YouTuber with 100,000 subscribers. But guys, I only got 100,000 subscribers by being authentic, and I did it against the guidance and the advice of a ton of people, a ton of YouTubers, some people in the comments section. There was a ton of criticism. I left money, I left opportunity, I left a larger audience on the table to be real, be authentic, and do whatever the heck I thought mattered and was important and could create value. And so that is probably the main reason that I'm successful, is because I worried more about being authentic and being real and creating value than all the attention that I could get. Like, I literally get beat up in the comments section by casual YouTubers and YouTubers with smaller audience than me that want to whine about my engagement or the activity of my audience because in a lot of cases less than 10% of you watch a given video. I'm excited that 10% of you watch a video or 5% of you watch a video, because one, that 10% or 5% still represents more than 60% of the watches on the majority of YouTube videos, since a survey and a study showed that over 60% of YouTube videos don't get 500 views. So I get a video that has 2,000, 3,000 views, 5,000, 10,000 views. It's a win. I'm happy about that. More importantly, I'm happy that hundreds or thousands of you are being helped and having your needs served, and a specific problem that you have is being addressed, because that's what I do. I solve specific problems in individual YouTube videos instead of pandering to the lowest common denominator and the biggest audience and the biggest reach that I could get. Guys, I seriously believe that I know exactly how to get 500,000 YouTube subscribers, and I don't care. And that sounds like ego or bravado or arrogance. Fine, rake me over the coals in the comments. But I'm dead serious about this, that I am more than happy to leave that on the table and give that up, because it's more important for me to create content that is helpful to someone like Alyssa Force or Felipe Manajado or Jason Liebman or any of the number, Joshua Choppy, any of the number of you watching that watch me. I'm more interested in helping you get your thing than me getting mine. And if I wasn't, I couldn't have been consistent enough to do 700 plus videos over the last 2.5 years. It just wouldn't have happened. And anybody else that you see doing a lot of this stuff does not have that level of consistency in that time period. And most people give up and whine 30 videos in because they don't have the subscribers or the views that they want. I've been asked time and time again, when did I get my first 100, 500, 1,000? I have no idea, because I wasn't paying attention, because I was more interested in doing the work, and I was more interested in the comments, and I was more interested in sucking less at every other video than I was about the subscriber count, because I wasn't measuring success by subscribers. And I still don't, at 100,000 subscribers, measure success by subscribers. I measure success by how good the work actually was, by whether or not I feel I delivered on the promise of that video. And so that's what I care about, and that speaks, I think, to authenticity and to being more interested in creating value and being real than getting attention. By the way, I'm not saying attention doesn't matter. It matters. But if you're gonna ask people for their attention and to make a commitment to you, then you have to do it by delivering value. And that doesn't always have to be how-to. It doesn't have to necessarily change lives. It'd be great if it does. But even if you're an entertainer, what about what you're doing is worth that person spending 3 to 5 minutes of their time? So many people are not asking them that question. So many people are not asking what the real benefit to the viewer, to the subscriber is in something they do when they ask for that commitment. They're not asking what the customer service relationship is gonna look like. There's so many people that will whine about their subscriber count, and I will look at their stuff, and it's not that good, and it's not even a matter of video quality or talent sometimes. It's a matter of the lack of enthusiasm, and that they are just trying to get attention and pandering, and it comes across really clear. The other thing is, so many people that I watch and I look at doing this stuff do not reply to the majority of their comments, and is impractical from a business standpoint as an entrepreneur as it is for me to reply to the majority of you. I still am doing it. And that's not me bragging, that's me just trying to figure out and wrap my head around how someone can feel entitled enough to ask for a commitment and not give one in return. I mean, I'm doing it even when it's not practical, as much as that is devastating for me to not do something that makes business sense. But it kind of does. It's still just not the most practical use of my time from a fiscal standpoint, but I'm more interested in you guys as human beings than I am in being fiscally responsible. And that's really weird and difficult for me to say, because I'm very much about being fiscally responsible. When I was a kid growing up, I was all about DuckTales and Scrooge McDuck, and to this day, my friends and family still nickname me that. And they mean it with love and endearment, not Scrooge that needs to be visited by 3 ghosts every Christmas, but Scrooge McDuck, and the fact that, like, wow, you really count every copper, Roberto. So, you know, that. What I want to do in this video is I want to encourage you guys, it's really gorgeous out here, Christ. I want to encourage you guys to really think about what's the maximum value that you can deliver by being authentic, being real, being true to yourself, being true to your principles, your values, and how you can really create a great experience for other human beings, because I think that that's what really matters, and I think that you have a better chance of winning if you do that, instead of wondering what will get me the most views, what will get me the most subscribers, what will get me the most money. Think about the long-term legacy value of what you're doing and what you'll be proud of, and what you'll be proud to know that you're associated with 5 years from now. Like, what do you really care about in that regard? The thing that I'm really proud about, it's not necessarily the 100,000 subscribers. It's the idea that maybe, just maybe, I help 100,000 up to 1 million people if they helped or passed it along to someone else, that I might have had a chance to make that big of a difference in the lives of other people, and that I might actually be legitimately changing the culture of creative services, creative entrepreneurship, creative education. That's exciting to me. That is more exciting, and knowing that maybe there are thousands of lives that I changed, that matters more than the attention to me. And so guys, I want to know, question of the day, what is the maximum value that you think you... So what I want to know in the comments, I legitimately want to know, what is the maximum value? What do you feel is the most important thing that you can do for your fellow human beings? Let me know in the comment section. Anyway guys, I've got to run. I'm going to meet up with my mentee Corey, and I'm going to check out the rest of Dig South. Enjoy the rest of gorgeous downtown Charleston. If you guys have never visited down here, you really should. And then I'm going to take that grueling bus ride back home. Anyway, stay safe you guys, and remember, create something awesome today. Take care.